Motor Week, television's original automotive magazine. Brought to you by Castrol Super Clean All-Wheel Cleaner. The cleaner that releases brake dust and road grime from all types of wheels on contact, no matter what age your car. Castrol Super Clean All-Wheel Cleaner. And by Michelin, makers of the Zero Pressure Michelin. Designed to let you drive up to 50 miles at 55 miles per hour without air pressure. Just what you expect from Michelin. Your host for Motor Week, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motor Week. We're glad to have you with us. In the 1980s, Honda shocked the luxury car market with its new Acura brand. Here were Japanese luxury cars that were both more refined and less costly than many European competitors. Acura was a big hit, but the 1990s have been a different story. Resurgent German brands have snatched back their market share, and Acura has struggled with cars that lack the impact of its original models. So Acura has revamped its core sedan, the TL, for both more spirit and more value. Is Japan's first luxury brand set to make a big splash all over again? Well, from a technical diving standpoint, no. Because we can't imagine a car as agile and svelte as the all-new Ohio-born 1999 Acura 3.2 TL doing a cannonball off the high dive into the deep end. It's more like the unassuming kid who shows up at the pool and promptly knocks everyone's socks off by performing breathtaking dives with a high degree of technical difficulty. And when it comes to technical, the 3.2 TL comes close to scoring a perfect 10. Take its all-new, ultra-smooth, also American-made 3.2-liter V6 engine, for example. It's now the only power available in the TL. And redesigned from a 90 to a 60-degree V-angle, this single overhead cam 24-valve VTEC engine now delivers 225 horsepower, and that's up 25 from the previous V6. Torque is also up from 209 pound-feet to 216. It's hooked to a new 4-speed automatic transmission with features like grade logic control, a system that monitors throttle position and vehicle speed to adjust the shift schedule when encountering inclines. There's also a sequential sport shift mode that allows the driver to shift manually for a more sporting experience, like the one we enjoyed at our track, zooming from 0 to 60 in a spirited 7.6 seconds, while finishing off the quarter mile in 15.8 seconds at 91 miles per hour. Our drivers love the new broader power band and the way you can squeeze a few more revs out of the engine in the sport shift mode. Handling also receives top technical scores as the TL's revised double wishbone front suspension and vehicle speed sensitive power steering offer up a feel that our drivers find just right for attacking the twist of the slalom. The completely redesigned rear suspension is now a lightweight and compact 5-link design, and it does a masterful job of keeping the rear end tucked in and firmly planted during abrupt side-to-side Suspension components are mounted in new front and rear subframes that provide just the right amount of isolation from the harshness and noise of the road without creating a ride that's completely numb. It's all tied together in the middle by Honda's midsize global platform, which also anchors the Accord, although the Acura's has been stretched 1.2 inches to support its longer 108.1-inch wheelbase. New, larger 16-inch wheels now mean the TL can accommodate bigger ventilated 11.8-inch front brake disc and a new drum and disc design in the rear, where the discs are used for slowing the TL while the drum is used for the parking brake. Also ABS equipped, this system brought us to a halt from 60 in a consistent 118 feet, with plenty of pedal modulation to let you know the ABS is at work. But when it comes to the category of artistic expression, the TL falters slightly. And while it does cut a lithe and athletic figure, the TL does little to distinguish itself from the rest of the crowd with similar builds. The wood tone trimmed interior too, while comfortable and accommodating, is lacking some of the amenities befitting an upscale sports sedan, like the not too comprehensive and extremely plain looking gauge cluster that fronts a tilt steering wheel and the leather trimmed buckets, offering not only excellent comfort and support, but 6-way power adjustments for the driver and 4-way for the passenger. The Acura navigation system, the TL's only factory-installed option, sits atop the center stack. It provides directional assistance through the use of GPS data and the TL's own inertial guidance system along with verbal instructions. The climate controls just below also use the screen to combine touchscreen controls for the air conditioning as well as readouts for the system's other functions. While the Alpine Bose audio system uses 180 watts of pure sound to either soothe or rock you down the highway. Rear seating is comfortable with average leg, hip, and shoulder room for full-size adults, although headroom is tight for 6-footers. There's also a small lockable trunk pass-through behind the armrest for carrying long items like skis. And due to the more compact rear suspension, trunk capacity is up from 13.8 to 14.3 cubic feet, with a wide opening and a low liftover height, making packing an easy chore. And hoping to make buying the new TL an easy chore, Acura has cut a stunning $4,150 off the old TL's price tag by giving the new TL a base price of $28,405. With the navigation system and dealer-installed floor mats, our tester rang up at just $30,514. We think you'll agree that in the value category, that overshoots a scale of 1 to 10 by several points. With its new mid-size stature and wholly made-in-America status, the new 1999 Acura 3.2 TL could give its competitor a lesson or two on diving into a crowded pool. And with its new, seriously competitive price, the 3.2 TL performs that maneuver with a degree of technical difficulty the competition will find hard to beat.